Monty's promoting other streams. I asked. What do you mean? Level 84, by the way. Here we go. 20K, not bad. Ooh. A really bad start room, though. I could lose my run here if I'm not careful. I've just never heard of a level 50 speedrun. That's kind of interesting. I wonder how much time that takes and how much dedication. Because if you do 10 minutes a level, that's at least a 10-hour speedrun, roughly. 15. How much are you? It's interesting. I just don't know if I would ever want to do that to myself. To be completely fair. Oh, something just touched that door. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. The other one can break, I don't care. A duck. A robe? So aggressive today. Enemy-wise, immediately. Jeez. Huh. I'm a little scared now. Is that an eye? No. That is our last extraction. Oh. Come on. We have our tier 3 already known. Come on. Again, it's just so aggressive for no reason. That's on me. I was trying to hold it in a different way. That's fine. Are we done being aggressive? No, we're not done being aggressive. What? I'm guessing all the enemies from the tile nearby must have been loaded in. Yeah, I'm guessing that 2 or 3 monsters per tile were really close by. You know? Odd. And yeah, it definitely has to be that way, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. You know what we could do? Not like I need to do it this way, but... You do that. Say that for the end result. I could also bring the harp and the painting over and just do speed runs, honestly, the rest of the day. That's what I'm thinking anyways. No, wait, hold on. Let's be smart. Be smart. Let's not grab the harp. Noise from the harp will trigger, and it'll be a problem. Because every time I hit it against the wall, it's going to trigger. And then we're going to have enemies respawn like mad. I'm good. I just killed all the enemies. I'd rather just get this out of the way. Yeah, we have enough for the rest of the day anyways. That was a smart play. We don't need any more money today at all. We just go straight to the extractions. Is my game lagging by any chance? No, why? Does it look laggy? My game is fine. I have full FPS. When you say Nexy, you're not talking about Nex Incendiary, are you? Is this someone totally different? Different, okay. When you said Nexy, I was like, is this what we call Nex Incendiary? We call him Nexy? Because he's been doing a lot of stuff too, to be fair. That might not work, by the way. We'll see. I'll grab the harp if not. Hey, Ducky. It worked nice. Yeah, at some point I want to play some duo challenge stuff with Nex. I don't know when, though. Maybe when I get ahead of bot content, I'll probably do that then. Need a little bit more money for that. I don't know why I just looked at the HP. I don't need HP. Alright, we'll just reset into the next level. When you scroll through the repo category, it's like loaded of VTubers and random people, so I have a hard time finding streamers that are doing fun stuff like that. Oh, you mean like speedruns in general? That's fair. I mean, once I hit level 100, I might take it... Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. Because the update might be coming around the corner soon with Museum, but they're taking their sweet time like they said, so we'll see. I might be interested in speedruns, but only when the solo run dies, probably, though. I definitely want to do some challenge-related stuff, though. We'll see how I feel about it next week. $20K again, nice. Kind of a bad starting room. Jesus, dude. Jump scare alert. Nothing, huh? Actually, nothing. Yeah, truly nothing now. I don't think I've ever seen an item in there before. You might have had a memory leak, to be fair, Dragon Skater. That's why I restart my computer every day, basically, because I always have memory leak issues. Which is why I want to get a new computer, to be fair. I'm tired of these memory leak issues. I mean, that makes it easier. Huh. He didn't even go in the lava, but I thought his like little antenna thing has to go in the lava for him to insta-die, but apparently not. Whatever. Frog. Oh. No! I just heard him too, and I was about to jump spam. Oh, am I dead? Is the run over? Is it GG's finally? Please, for the love of God. Be nice. No, it's GG's. It's not GG's. If there was any second later, he would have dropped me in that pit right next to me. This pit right here, he would have dropped me down there. Any second later. That is crazy. I just heard him too, and I was about to spam spacebar to jump. Hate it when you can't hear them earlier than that. Oh, there's some Mega Mind. Other one? Where do I want to take you to? In the next room, I guess. is there a door there? On this? When did that ever happen? I don't remember that. Okay, so we have one hidden. What was the other enemies? We had 3 laser Larrys, I think, today? 1 mentalist, 1 hidden. We have another chance for a second hidden. Great. Well, I guess we just sell it now. There's, like, no reason not to. Well, let's just take it back home first. Oh, there's a sword in the corner there. I guess we get the sword. Yeah. We have 2.5 extractions done. I think we leave the one we just saw open for last. I should go fast so I don't have to deal with that hidden again. But I don't know if there's a second hidden, that's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just sell this one. Get it out of the way. While this run is still alive somehow. Like, it's a pretty chill day other than the hidden. I don't really have much issue other than that guy. That's where he took me. Should go this way then. $10K item there. Oh, that's the shout out. Oh, that's right. We had a shout out. I completely forgot about it. Guess we can get that 10K item. Oh, Griffin statue. Never mind. We're just grabbing that and we're leaving. Made it just in time before the hidden respawned. It might have been 2 mentalists though. I forget what the other tier 2 was today. Yeah, honestly, high levels are just, they can be really aggressive or they can be really strange. That's how I've noticed it. We just have to purchase that 4 more times, and we'll have 1,000 stamina. Oh, you mean like just jumping around? I mean, yeah, that means the huntsman can't hear you, and enemies can't really grab or interact with you if you're in the sky, so that's why we do it, especially when there's hidden out. What a weird day. Well, there's a diamond there. I didn't even see that first time. Actually, I'll leave it over here like this, so it's not in the way anymore. No enemies triggered yet, by the way. That's really interesting. Trudge. Blade. monster box. Hmm. Hmm. Eight. There's 8 of them today, 100%. Unless I didn't kill that one. That's possible. I think I'm gonna ignore the monster box today. I need something like 2K. Wait, if there's an extraction right here. This day is kind of terrifying, honestly. The saw blade is not really worth it. I mean, technically the monster box is worth it. He says as he hits it once. It's fine. Jesus, dude. Okay, well, trudges today, apparently. 2 of them, minimum. Hey, June, thanks. I'll need it, because today is just super stressful. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think we're done today. I think we have all the money we need. I'm pretty confident that we're done today, yeah. We just gotta take it nice and slow. Honestly, I think we just take this to the other extraction and then we just load up the other one, yeah. Not here. Here? Here. At least you don't have the vent room today. Thank God for that. Yeah, we don't need that 4K, I'm good. Yeah, I think we do this one next. And then we just take the bag over. Wrong way. I should have healed my items with this fine. I'd rather get out. I do not like Magenic Station, the Arctic place. Because if you get a hit in there, it's just over immediately. Oh, I guess can you really stand on here? That is something I did not know. I need some like low days, please. Give me some really nice like 14K days. I'll take it. That's fine. That's not fine. Not good. Is there a hole in the next room, you think? No? Not in the next room either. Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to come over here, buddy. You know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. There's no way, dude. Chip in the bottle's like, yeah, you're coming with me. I'm good. Ooh. I mean, it's early in the day. It could be worth grabbing that, honestly. If I have... I mean, I think I do have a zero gravity drone. Could be wrong. Oh, sure. know if it's worth it. It probably is. Considering it'll make my day faster. In both ways, really. It's too much. Duck. I don't see anything up here that matters anyways. Nothing of great value in this room either. I'm guessing this is a extraction point. It is. Nothing really major up here either. Be able to pay for that extraction right away. Unfortunately, no.
They ambushed us!
Maybe I do have to get that box. No, hey, Bread.
It's showtime.
I'm dealing with a box situation right now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to, huh? Anything up here? A plate. Yep, everything else is deep. Alright. Let's get that box like a dummy then. Hope you had a good stream, Bread. I assume you were playing R.E.P.O. I could be wrong. Maybe some, I don't know. Like Valorant or something. I'd imagine. Some Hollow Knight. Either way, I have to deal with this. That's not... Please. Yeah, I figured it. You wouldn't like that movement, but it's like, what can I do? Okay, that's not even fair. Like, that could have been fine, but it is what it is. Well, actually, how do I do this? Any monsters? I literally just awakened the horde at this point, right? I might as well just see if anything comes this way. Nothing cared. Really? So it respawned the headman at least. That much I do know. Definitely respawned the headman. 100%. It got knocked like 4 times. That's a full respawn on everything. Alright, whatever. Let's just sell it. Enough for basically 3 extractions. That's not too bad. Equivalent. Hollow Knight. I see. They were doing Hollow Knight at the end of the stream. Trying to finish off Hollow Knight before Silk Song comes out, right? That's how I see it. That's fair. Brett is attacking with his stink. I see. I was like, hey, Lumen. Well, anyways, I'm playing some solo R.E.P.O. You can see with the high stats here, we're on level 87 solo. Yeah, I think we go around. We do Mario Maker 2 and we do R.E.P.O here lately, and some variety sometimes. I don't like the store where it's at. Another bad area. I mean, this money's worth it. As long as I don't get snuck up on. Please, for the love of God. Thank you, even though you just lost a lot of money. Why does that happen with the destruction drone? An indestructible drone? I don't understand. Where's all my enemies? What happened? I hit the box a million times. They must all spawn like super far away because I don't see them. Oh, here we go. Ask and you shall receive. I was starting to get a little paranoid because like nothing was spawning despite me hitting that box a million times, you know? I think there's an extraction here. Yeah. Anything down here other than my hopes and dreams? Other than my hopes and dreams? You know what, actually? Normally I wouldn't go for this, but it is free money. Put you over here for a second. And line you up at the door. Cool. Anything open those doors? No. I'll put you here just for a moment. These drones are placed in a really bad location. I think I can get an orb in there, sure. I don't know why I'm grabbing this without indestructible at least. You know what? We need to move the indestructible like up here. Yeah. This might not have been the best place to put a piano. But if it works, right? I don't even care. That 6K? Do not care. We're in high level. We're not here to grade. We're here to play well. And get the hell out of here. This is the most quiet day of all time. It makes me think I have a million hidden somewhere. This is also the most safe extraction room of all time as well, to be fair. I don't really want to greed, but just like free loot in here, I'll take it. Anything that's actually worth grabbing anyways. Whatever, moving on. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the first extraction near the truck, and then let's just bolt our way there. There's supposed to be 9 enemies, by the way. I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 at best. There he is. Okay. We found Mr. Headman. We probably have like 2 or 3 Headmans. I've only seen 2 in general. Bay. Seen an animal, 2 Headmen. I think we've seen that. Yeah, we've seen a duck today, right? My trank has a use already spent. Wrong way. Yeah, this is the most eerie, like, weird day of all time. Hardly didn't see anything. So it makes me wonder if I had some sort of glitch or bug happen with monsters, or we had a conversion. And I still don't even know what got converted. I want to say eyes, but I haven't seen a single eye that day, you know? Oh yeah, we had a frog, that's right. We had a duck, we had a frog, we have at least 1 headman, probably 2. And I respawned everything anyways, so I don't know. That's really weird. Not knowing my enemies is actually worse, I feel like. That was a wizard staff, I'm pretty sure. That just went off instantly. It wasn't this one, right? Like, no. Enough. I don't want to sell it yet. Just not deal any damage to it. That'd be great. Cool. This is a tier 1 room, I think. Like a 7% chance to happen in a level 11 run. Oh, it was that one that went off. I see. And then we grab that stuff, grab the other staff, and then we just sell. I'll at least check the next room and see if there's a griffin statue. I don't see anything. Alright, I have to know for science. Does that work? Or nah? Seems to be working. The only issue is getting that in all the ways. Well, if I do this, right? That should work. And then we just get this one. Right? Yeah, that'll go in, for sure. We already have 3 extractions worth. 2 more. Wait, how am I invincible? You mean with like a roll drone? Also, feather is still useful to me. You would have to tell me to get rid of my trank gun instead. To convince me. A lot of people just don't seem to realize that. What the hell is that noise? A lot of people don't realize that the feather drone is very useful still. It's just very interesting. It makes things so much faster. I don't have to like deal with things tipping all the time still. This is the nearest one, so I can't really be... I feel like that face is gonna go that way anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really need much more. I need like 15k more. And with this hourglass, it'll be a lot less. Thought I heard an upscream. Pitter-pattering around. And with the vase, we have like 7, so we need to need like 4k more. I don't really want to deal with those items. I'd like a cube, but I'll take a vase. Yeah, I think we're done actually. Because we have a vase at the other one at the beginning. Why would a sledgehammer be useful though, Aqua? You have to convince me. I don't see how a sledgehammer will protect me from the hidden. A roll drone and inflatable hammer combo is definitely valid. It can kill the hidden while it's following you. But a sledgehammer by itself? Like, I'll just pick up the hidden. I can Like, even though it's invisible, I still roughly know where that invisible enemy is if I've seen it once or hear it once. So that's not even an issue. It's more about not being able to, like, react to a grab. That's the only thing that's, like, hard on me. I mean, if we are bringing the bag anyways, right? We might as well see if there's anything useful up here. Okay, well, I've lost interest. Is that guaranteed? Is that actually guaranteed? How come no one has talked about this? It's when he's running, though, and I have to be looking where he's running, though, right? I assume. If I would have known that was actually guaranteed, I would have done that a long time ago. Better put in this video. Is it like in the advanced tips and tricks one or something? Well, I found all my enemies, apparently. 3 or 6 bangers. Cool. That's a little scary. Isn't it his newest one? He said he put it in his video, so I assumed you watched it. I haven't gotten a chance to, like, watch anything recently. Oh my god. It's here. It's actually here after you mention it. I just don't really buy things in general because I don't like to fill up my truck. Well, goodbye, drink gun. You were useful for the ducks, but seems this is apparently my anti-hidden item now, so we're gonna use it now. I guess that makes me kinda... Ooh, do I really want to be more confident in my runs? Because I could get kicked by a clown, I can get shot by a huntsman into a pit. The only true threat, though, I feel like, is skill issue not back with a hidden. That's what I feel like. Those 2 threats, I mean, in general. Tier 1 area, by the way. Very low chance. Yeah, but the reason why the hidden's worse, I would say, I'll just put it in, honestly, is because you can't hear it sometimes, and you can't see it at all because it's mostly invisible. The upscreen, at the very least, I can see it right away if it's in my pathing. That's fine. I'll have to take a look at Ved's video after today's stream, even though I have to be working on a lot of content as well, but it sounds like there's stuff I need to be seeing in there. I was gonna look at it over the weekend, but it seems I need to look at it after today's stream. It seems very important. I'm assuming you pull out the sledgehammer when it's running in a single direction. That's what I assume. Because if it like stops and takes turns, I bet you it doesn't even work. Great. Is he shooting at me? Yeah, he was. Is this hold on. All right, we have our last extraction now. Two huntsmen so far. So it sounds like it's a just in case kind of card, but no guarantees. That's what it sounds like. And if I read that correctly, it's when you just get grabbed. I'll have to practice it maybe in a modded session to see when I'm supposed to pull it out. Because if I can make it guaranteed, consistent, then we don't have anything to worry about. Chemical station. I mean, yeah, we need that. There's also a monster box up there. In the previous room, I mean. Could be worth it. Oh, never mind. No. We're not getting the monster box if we have two of these. We have this in the chem station. They're both worth so much money. Well, I have no rush to do the testing right now. But I think for Sunday, before we start our run, I think we boot up some mod packs and test the hidden with the sledgehammer, so everyone can see it on stream. Because if we can make it consistent, the hidden will no longer be an issue. Dude, I thought that was the hidden because the stupid the color of the floor looked like the hidden's tracks. I got baited hard. I'm not here for extra money, and we have all the rest of the money of the other ones, so. You know what? Fine. Stay there. Bro literally just spawned there. Am I using a mod for the level 80 thing under the extraction counter? Yeah. It's my overlay mod. It's the only thing the mod does, yeah, correct. Can you stop shooting, Mr. Moonwalk Man? Thank you. Well, the thing is, Mervin, you can't have more than one hammer in your inventory, so we're kind of screwed. Alright, we'll finish level 90. Be like an extra bonus level today. Hopefully we'll get an academy today. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. Plus, it's either mansion or academy, which is better than mechanic station, so. Yeah, it's called LevelNumberUI. If you type in level number, you'll find it immediately. Thank God we started an academy. Or sorry, we end on an academy. Although starting on academy wouldn't be bad either. Now we have a 50-50 between mechanic station as well. Oh well. It is what it is. Here, I can type it in chat if you want to know what the actual thing is. It should be that. That should be the name of the mod. I actually don't know how the map stuff all works, to be fair. I just know at least in a session, you can't get the other ones. However, maybe if you just save and quit, it resets it. Because if it resets it, that means we have a chance for Academy again, right? Which I am 100% A-okay with that. Academy is not a free map, to be fair. It's, I would say it's a medium difficulty map, whereas Arctic is probably high risk. And I would say Manor is, like, risky in general. I feel like that's how I would place them in tiers. Arctic being the hardest map in general, because endgame-wise, The only thing that's like super terrifying is the vent room. It's the most terrifying tile in the game so far. Manor is just scary in general because of the door size. As well as, like, there's a bunch of pits on average bigger than Arctic. I knew something came in here. There it is. That's fine. I thought I heard something like, what is that noise? Yeah, in the tight corners of Manor. Like, overall, Manor's, like, risky in general. But Arctic, because of that one tile, in general, I would place it in S tier. I would place Manor in, like, low S tier. And I'd place Academy in, like, B or A, if you want my honest ratings. Yeah, that's what I just said. Manor and Arctic both in S, but Arctic is higher on S. Academy's probably B or A. This is level 11. How the layout is. This is how I'm determining where I'm placing them. I think Manor at level 1 through 5 is probably the worst map compared to the other two. But Manor just becomes less threatening later on compared to Arctic. Once you have the availability of getting the vent room in, it spikes the difficulty insanely high. Does held max at 1,000? No, I just stopped at 1,000. Manor is very slow as for a speedrunner. I'm just talking high level though. Difficulty in general, you know. But I do agree, Manor is one of the slower ones for speedruns, and that's why people just like to, you know, reset and get rid of Manor. Yeah, but getting to level 11 solo is very satisfying, I agree. The face up there. This must be a final extraction. Forget how much the extraction was. I know it was under 20k. That much I do remember. So we're just gonna probably... I mean, the vase is very convenient. Anything up here? No? Alright, fine. Just put this at the end. I do think survivability, though, that Arctic is the worst. Which is the science station. For speedruns, though, you definitely want the Arctic map. I don't know how well the academy is for speedruns. I just know people really love to see the Arctic map for some reason. Early game anyways. I feel like Academy's probably welcome as well, I'd imagine. Unopened area, but it's not extraction. There's a high chance of a potion always be in there, I've noticed. I think a museum's gonna be probably like A tier for a high level. Big and open, just like Academy, which is what makes Academy not as hard. Oh, Headman. I think it's because I was holding it from the bottom side, to be fair. Oh well. Oh my. Can I please grab my stuff? Thanks. We're going for a ride. We're going on a ride on this freaking magic school bus. Everything spawned. I had to like take my money out of there. So we have 2 headmen at least. How much money did I lose? Not too much. It's fine. Oh, we did lose quite a bit in general, though the vase kind of exploded. I don't really need the goblin head. I don't care. I don't know why the gnomes didn't follow me. That's really interesting. I know there's another bow tie orb, but I'm leaving it there for later. It's not a priority right now. Well, I'm not gonna abuse that. Oh, stuff is gonna break. It's to be expected. You know what? Here. Yeah, you wanna go in there? See what happens. That's what I thought. I'm not gonna abuse it, but I'll keep it in mind. Well, why did they... Dude, I'm trying to ungrab my cart, and it grabs the orb instead. That is crazy. Whatever, I didn't need the money anyways, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's Lethal Company where it actually matters. And we have plenty of monsters that can spawn us orbs too if we need that. It just sucks, that's all. How much money we got? We need a little bit more. Finish off the day. That should be fine. Well, it's good to know that it unblocks the map. Which means I have more than enough reason to stop on an academy day to hope to God we get another academy day, right? I think it was a griffin statue probably down there, if I had to guess. And again, it's only 19k, so probably not. Well, he beat level 90 in solo. And the challenge is to get to level 100. Although at that point, I think if my run dies after level 100, I think we stop playing solo until the museum comes out, then we'll come back and start a new run. But if our run is still going when museum comes out, I'll probably just keep running the same file. But I kind of want to test museum's like layout first before I commit to my high level file at that point. Because I think that's fair, honestly, all things considered. That's how I feel about it anyways. I do want to start doing challenge content and maybe even speedruns. I've been thinking about doing level 10 speedruns because I've learned a lot more since the first time I played it. Like a lot more in general. So we'll see how that goes.